Good morning. I am Coimbatore Tirumular Siddharpeedam, Sivayogi Sivarajan speaking. Now, many students are asking doubts about food and digestion for Kriya Yoga. Not only for Kriya Yoga, for all kinds of yoga, food and digestion plays a very important role. Because food you take decides the tamasic, rajasic or sattvic character. These three characters are not available in single. These three characters are present as permutation and combinations. 3 into 3, 9, 90, 900, likewise it expands. In Siddha literature, it is seen that in the world there are 9 crore behavior patterns. 9 crore behavior patterns. So the behavior pattern is decided, one of the factors is the food you take. Then the friends, the people to whom you are attached or with whom you are passing time. These also play a major role in behavior pattern. The yoga, any kind of yoga or any religion or any spirituality should change your behavior pattern in a better way. Behavior pattern change is very, very important. If you learn more, if you do, because if your behavior pattern is not changing in a better manner, it should be done. So, food decides a major role, and it will boost up yoga result if you go to sattvic food. Because this tamasic food, like long preserved food, then this fast food, etc., they create tamasic. Tamasic means it induces idleness. And rajasic food, you will be overactive if you take non-vegetarian food and hot liquors. So sattvic food is one that if you take the vegetarian food, it promotes peace and stability of mind, clarity of vision, increase in determination. So plants are sedentary. Plants are sedentary. So if you take plant products, if you increase plant products in your food, your mind will become sedentary, stable. Clarity in thought, clarity in vision, clarity in determination. Determination power will increase. So sattvic food is promoted by yogis and all who are spiritual because they instill in you high determination, clarity in thought, boldness in brain activity, and the capacity to work. So, if you take other foods like rajasic food or tamasic food, then the yoga result will be less. That is the reason why people are recommending sattvic food. So it is left to any practice to select food on the basis of result only. Okay. Moreover, if you take non-vegetarian or tamasic food, this more wastage will be produced in your body. This wastage, these negative products stored in your blood will turn into bad vibrations. The toxins you include in your food are not assimilated, and it will be stored in your skin first, and then to joints, and then in the vital organs of your body. So detoxification at a regular interval of time is essential for yogis. Because if you do not remove these toxins, they will be converted into negative energy and it will be stored in your astral body, which will block your energy flow in your body. So the negative energy, the negative toxins which are physical, if you do not remove within 6 months, then they convert into negative energy and they are instilled in your astral body. That will block the astral flow of energy in the nadis, because nadis are in the astral body. So this food selection is very, very important. Now how it is digested? Because when you take even this sattvic food, only man's these teeth set, saliva and all are selected are in such a way as to eat and digest only this sattvic food, vegetarian food. Because the man's saliva is alkaline. Those animals which take this meat, their secretions are more acidic. So in the stomach also hydrochloric acid secretion is there, that is sufficient only to digest the vegetarian food. Moreover, the non-vegetarian eating animals have a shorter alimentary canal. So in this, but the vegetarian man's this alimentary canal, intestine, large intestine are very long. So if you eat this non-vegetarian food, it will create, and the alimentary canal will absorb nitrogenous waste, and it will be it will overload the work of kidneys. So selection of food should be vegetarian mostly. And when you take this food, the food will be digested, it will be processed in the stomach, in the small intestine will absorb, large intestine will also absorb. In the normal course, it is told that food processing happens in stomach and absorption starts in small intestine and in large intestine. But actually, the food is absorbed in the first and in the upper palate. The food which does not need processing, like alcohol, sugar, white sugar, they don't need any processing. They can directly mix with your blood. Alcohol and sugar and some products which need no digestive process, such things will be absorbed in the liquid form in the upper palate, in the osmosis, the process of osmosis. That's why a person who takes liquor gets intoxicated immediately. And if one takes cyanide like thing, he dies immediately, because absorption takes in the upper palate. That is very, very essential. So don't take food like alcohol or sugar or any poisons which enter into the bloodstream directly through the upper palate. That will attack your pineal gland and all these glands. So in the next stage in this, if you have this more mucus or kaba element in your stomach, then the kaba will be mixed with the food, and it will this enhance the kaba portion in your blood. And in the same way, in small intestine, after the food being processed in the stomach, it is sent to the small intestine for absorption. The small intestine absorbs the food and takes what is needed for your body. And if toxins are also there, so that will also enter. After taking all these, nearly 80% of these ingredients, these vital elements from the food, it sends the food to large intestine, where it absorbs even the toxins. So if you take this oil content food or then recooked food or fast food, the residues which are rejected by the small intestine, like oil contents and too difficult to absorb, all will be sent to large intestine. And the food will stay in the large intestine for a long time, and it will absorb all the negative, even toxins. So if it starts absorbing these toxins, once head pain will be reported. Then you should understand that toxin is stored in the large intestine. So the yogi should take these some medicines are there in this Karunai Klang. There are some root fruits are also there. Some herbals are there like Vallarai. If you take and cleanse the large intestine periodically, then only toxins will not accumulate in your blood, because they enter the blood. If you take this toxin-rich food, then what happens? This Vada element in your body will be increased, and it will upset the balance of Pitta. The small intestine, if you have more Pitta, then it will increase Pitta ingredients. If you have more the Kapha element in your stomach and this pharynx and this esophagus, etc., then it will increase Kapha elements. So the food you take, now it enters the bloodstream with the Vata, Pitta, Kapha disturbances. So it absorbs these ingredients and first it takes to thymus, where it removes the toxins and kills the germs or bacteria, fungus, etc. And it sends to spleen. In spleen also, food is this the essence of the food is cleansed, and it that is detoxifies, and it improves this immunity. It kills whatever germs which will damage your system, and then only it sends to heart for pumping into the blood stream all over the body. So the man should take care and keep the digestive system in a clean and proper manner. So Vata, Pitta, Kapha and disturbances are not made. Moreover, the digestion is caused by samana and prana. In the same way, absorption is done by samana and apana. So these prana, apana and samana activation is very, very important for keeping your digestion in good condition. So I am giving prana activation, samana activation, and apana activation in my Kriya yoga as well as in other yoga class also. Most of the persons or yoga traditions, schools of yoga are not concentrating to improve, to vitalize, to cleanse the digestive system. The activation of samana, prana and apana are needed. There are techniques present in Tamil Varma system. In Tamil Varma system, a lot of details are available for activating in Devada, Mudra and Kala, and how to activate these vital these vayus. Very, very important. So for digestion, for improving digestion, along with the yogasana and pranayama, even not chakra activation is not sufficient. This vitalist activation of these prana, apana and samana is also needed for improving your digestion and absorption. Not only that, these prana, apana and samana are also connected with your inhalation, exhalation and kumbhaka. So activation, I am giving this training for this activation of the three vayu elements. They are actually energy segments present in the astral body. And the other vital vayus, they are mentioned as 15 in Siddha literature. They align in these below these three. So totally these three are connected. The 15 vayus present in your astral body are connected with your inhalation, exhalation and kumbhaka. So all these are one yogi should know about all these things about food and behavior pattern. How Vata, Pitta, Kapha element disturbances are injected to your bloodstream through absorbed food. How to control these through prana, apana and the samana activation. How this activation helps to bring about a good change in your pranayama. These are all I am giving practical training on this basis. Those who are interested may contact me. Thank you.